Hello!
Hi.
Right, we are in a little corner of the NAMM show that is from England. Because we're with Laney Amplifiers.
We are.
Lee is still with us. You know what? Apart from the former 12, is anything new?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So
I apologise.
I'll do a bit
What's
of
new?
I'll do a bit of pointing and talking. So one of our flagship ranges for Laney, if you're a Laney fan, you'll know about the Ironheart, which is a really versatile amplifier range, triple channel, all that stuff. We are now making these in the UK. These are handcrafted in the UK in our Black Country Customs workshop, which is in Hales Owen, in the Black Country, Birmingham. Where they've been since 1967, or thereabouts. So you have a 120 watt head, 60 watt head, and a 30 watt combo. Right?
How much? 120?
120 watt head.
Yes.
That's under $2,000 if you're in the US.
Wow.
So that being the case, so really amazing tube amps, valve amps, depending on where you're from. For the first time ever, what we've done is we've mapped the topology of these amplifiers. Oh, I'm going to talk about that. I'll tell you about that.
Stonehenge.
Wait a minute. It's all a bit in the night garden again.
Oh God.
So Black Country Customs, new releases made handcrafted in the UK, and for the first time ever, we've released the plug-in version of this at the same time, not years later or months later, at exactly the same time, and that's to allow us.
Plugins.
Oh yeah, well it's fun. So,
it is fun.
It is fun. So then, and I'll show you the plugin in a minute. Our Foundry series, if you've seen this, any of you guys have seen this, we did a video with Lee.
Links below.
This is our loud pedal, 60 watt amp, floor bass pedal.
Yeah, that was good.
It's Ironheart Foundry because what we do is we take all of our big, powerful valve tube heads and amplifier products and distill them down into super compact, portable, affordable, feature-laden little units. So you had the loud pedal, and then later last year we came and did the lead top and dual top video with Lee, and I just wanted to make that clear. And we've got these two little mini amps, the Laney Minis. Now, they come in like a little version about this big, but we've got the two stack versions and the Ironheart one.
That's super cool. That's super cool.
So they're really fun. In fact, we need to get you one of these, Lee, so you can do some jamming on it.
Yeah, we should do a jam on those too, shouldn't we?
So that's Ironheart. So talking about a plug-in, I'll better show you a little bit of it over here on my computer.
Now this is where I need to step in, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the controversial.
Cover your ears, Lee.
Children.
This is the new Ironheart plug-in. Now, for every person who purchases one of the new Black Country Customs Ironheart products, you get this for free.
Okay.
And it is, sorry, smashing into you there. There's a load of stuff on here as well. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but we're giving away the stomp boxes, the cabinets, emulations, and all sorts of stuff like that, and effects.
Cool.
And the reason I've got this here today is to allow me, if at some point, maybe on Sunday, 2 minutes before we close, I can run this into this beastly thing. So this is our LFR range. Full range flat response guitar cabs.
Been very popular, right?
They have. If you go on all the forums, like the Fractal forums, those characters have done so much research into what's good, what's not going to work for you, and they've determined that the Laney 112 and the 212 are the best ones out there. And so it's got this organic nature now of people that's using them. And they're great. They're great. So 400 watts, 800 watts 212, and now. A 412, the world's first FRFR 412.
Why?
Well,
I'm playing devil's advocate. Are we going full circle around?
No, well, maybe, but two reasons, right? Because there's something. It's not just.
I really want to know why. It's honestly just why.
Well, as a guitar player, lots of people's ambition is to have a big head and play a 4x12 and have the air move and feel that. And if you have got a digital rig, it's not. People have digital rigs not just because they're small and portable and easy to carry. They're actually jam-packed full of features. That's the other reason for having a digital rig like a Fractal. Think about Guthrie using a Fractal. So there's that. But until now, maybe they had their favourite, amp head, 100 watt amp head from other brands or wherever. They've never been able to experience that through a 4x12.
They can just use the 4-cable methods in one of your other amps.
Oh no, what I'm saying is, but if they're using the everything in the chain, in their fractal, they've still got to pump it out through drivers, and it's usually like a monitor wedge or 112 or 212.
Now they can break up.
I'm devil's advocate.
That's fine.
So,
devil's advocate, right?
So what's really cool about it?
Lee's walking off now. No,
what's really cool about it? Yes, it's the world's most powerful FR guitar cab, 2,600 watts.
It's insane.
That gives you a sound pressure level of about 139, which is the same as a jet taking off at full volume.
But isn't the point of having a fractal not to have this?
Well, here's the other reason for it.
Anyway, we can talk about this forever. I'm not against all of this stuff. I'm just asking the question.
So what I always say is the fact that it's a 4x12, the fact that it's the most powerful one. That's not the cool feature about this product.
No, okay.
The cool feature is this: if you are a guy or a girl that's out there using a digital rig,
all right, okay,
and you've got your impulse response inside your fractal or whatever, that takes up quite a lot of the processing power.
Yeah.
So if we are now giving you the option to take your favourite impulse response and put it into the cab, which means you're going to free up space on your fractal and for another reverb.
And that's just a feature in this, not on these ones here.
Any of them.
But that's pretty clever. I know.
So,
that is clever.
You plug in.
You can
USB,
plug all the impulse buttons out.
You can choose.
Yeah.
You can input your own IR into it.
I did not know that.
Well, you can have a choice of two for the cabinet.
So you can have a left and a right cabinet.
And then you can also, for the DI out, choose two different separate ones as well.
Okay,
which
that's
means
clever.
If you are on stage, maybe you want a darker tone, and you want your Celestian 412.
Yeah.
But the sound engineer is like, I need something a bit brighter, and this.
Yeah.
You don't have to compromise anymore.
Okay.
It means also you can be an artist flying around the world and go, these are my impulse responses.
You can load it in so you don't necessarily need anything with you.
No.
Not even your line 6 or whatever it is. You just have a USB stick with all of this on and one for your Kempo or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can just load it all in. You can just travel with a USB stick. I get all that stuff. That's clever.
And you can change the cabinet EQ and emulated EQ as well.
Is it heavy?
It weighs the same as a regular 412, so it'll be about 42 kilos for everyone in the UK, and what's that? About 95 pounds.
And I see you making it with the top, so you can have another.
It is stackable. We designed this with Devin Townsend. And he was like, it needs to have this and this, that, and the other.
Amazing. He's amazing.
And we'll see. It's one of these things, if you don't need one, you're going to buy one, aren't you? You're not going to use it. But we are solving a lot of problems for people who use those rigs by doing that.
And is this going to be an update for the cabs in the future?
I think this stuff...
Because I think that's very clever.
...should trickle down at some point.
That's very, very clever.
But I think we should come and do a proper full-length test of this somewhere crazy, turn it all the way up.
Let's do that and compare it to a super group or something,
Let's figure out whether you can feel the difference between them. Answers a lot of your questions then, doesn't it?
It does. Well, some of them.
Some of them. That's it. Yeah, that's the new stuff for Laney
awesome.
so far this year. Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Love you guys. Like, subscribe.